Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Today we are in Laramie, Wyoming, and we are doing something a little different. We are helping some people move, and they are moving to Steamboat Springs, so we're going to deliver some furniture over to their new house. And this trailer, got it free on Truckee. I'll drop the link down below. It's just called an RD moving van. I have no idea who it's by. It's probably, based on some other videos that I've seen. It's been out for a while. It's a little older, but it gets the job done. And when you download it off Truckee, it actually comes with, I think, at least 12 or 13 different skins to it. So you can look at other companies other than just United Van Lines. And I tried to match it up as best I could with the truck. Tried to match the orange stripe and give it a little bit of blue, just like the text is. But today we are going to be driving the Jon Ruda 379/389. Many of you know the new update from Ruda brought a completely different truck, a whole bunch of different accessories, lights, hood, everything that you can think of for the 379, including inside the cabin. It actually looks like a 379 now. Pretty impressive. I like it, and I'm rocking a skin that came free with the truck. Let's go ahead and get her started because we got to get down the road to Steamboat Springs. Good there. We can go ahead and start off in a second. We have household furniture, 19,842 pounds. Not very heavy at all. And we're going to be probably about 4.5 hour game time drive, so not too bad. As you hear, we have SlavJerry's Cat C12. It's a 475 horsepower. And for a change, just to mix it up, because I know you guys always see me driving a 15 speed, this is an 18 speed today, and I have a 3.5 differential. So that is what we're doing today. If you guys know at all who created this trailer, I would really like to know. I think it's kind of out of date now. Looks a little older, but I'd like to be able to credit the person who did it. So if you guys know, again, it's on Truckee. I'll put the link down below, but it's just marked as RD moving van. I have no idea who did it, when, or I do know that it still works as we're running in 1.47 now. So just kind of driving through the downtown Laramie here.
Go straight.
So another thing is, you can always drive to some random house if you're going to be dropping off furniture, because that's kind of the RP for today. But it is pretty cool because we actually do have a drop spot.
50 yards, turn left.
So we are going to be dropping off at an actual, like, there's a designated spot for it. We're not just RPing it, like we actually have cargo on here that will be acknowledged by the game. And that is actually made possible by the ATS Expansion, Recon Lobster and Driver 47. And so it's kind of cool. Now that we've got this, or I've discovered this moving van, there's actually a place to take it to, something realistic. Now the pickup spot is not realistic. I think we picked up from like Lennar or something like that. But I kind of RP'd that by finding some random house that didn't have a block street on it, so we could RP it. But we will be dropping it off at an actual residence, which is really cool. Okay, we are out on the highway, and what I was trying to say was ATS Expansion has a couple different locations where you can actually deliver to places. Got a, I believe Albuquerque has a drop-off spot, Coeur d'Alene has a drop-off spot. Steamboat Springs has a drop-off spot. There's a couple other ones. I think they may have updated it so that Casper, Wyoming has one, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, there's a couple different places where you can go to actually deliver furniture and make use of a trailer like this, which is kind of cool. And I knew that I wanted to feature the Ruda 379/389 since it just came out a few days ago, the update anyway. But I didn't know exactly what I was going to be doing, and I figure everyone's either, you know, doing a build, or everyone's going to be, you know, some of the latest trailers that come out. I've seen a lot of people using the Wade Step Deck, the Rogers, Lowboy. Great trailers, absolutely great trailers. I've been using them to death. And I just wanted to use the truck for something completely different to mix it up. And maybe some of you know about this moving van trailer, but it is relatively new to me, and I definitely haven't done it on the channel, so that's what we are going to be doing. I thought it was even better that, you know, Recon Lobster and Driver 47 actually made additions to their expansion where you can deliver to an actual residence, so that is pretty cool. Looks like we're slowing down up here. I don't have any idea what's going on. Why are they slowing down? So weird. Keeps it a little bit random, but sometimes traffic just slows down. At other times, though, they slow down because something is about to happen. So I'm kind of keeping my eyes peeled now to see what is going to happen. See if they go from 60 down to 0 in like 10 feet, and I have to drive off the side of the road to avoid hitting them. But yeah, loving this truck. Loving the 379. I have to confess, I own a lot of 389s, and so even from the very beginning, I think some of my first mods were actually Jon Ruda, mainly because of the price point, but also because I didn't know a whole lot about a bunch of developers new to the game, and I just went with what a lot of people were talking about. They always said it's a great truck, good quality, and it's the best bang for your buck. And so what I did was, I was already looking at a couple other 389s that were out there, but there weren't too many good W900s. There wasn't I didn't find another Freightliner XL Classic. So what I did was, rather than buy the whole pack from Jon Ruda, I went ahead and got the Freightliner XL Classic from him. I got the W900 from him. No regrets whatsoever. Loved it. And then I was like, well, you know, I don't really have enough money right now to go ahead and get the 389 glider from him, and then also get some of the other 389s that I was getting, and some other Peterbilts, you know, 359 and a couple other ones. And I wanted to kind of diversify. I didn't want to have just like a whole bunch of 389s. So I did not get it. I absolutely didn't get it. And then I turned out, you know, I got the a couple free ones. There's obviously the Peterbilt, Vipers. Then I got Pingas. Then I got Pister not too long ago. And I'm thinking, well, I already have so many 389s. Why do I need to ever buy Rudas, even though it is like very good quality, best bang for your buck kind of a deal. And when I saw the announcement that there was going to be essentially a truck within a truck, that he's putting in a 379 dash and everything else, I was like, all right, I'll do it. I love it. I love Dom's 379. I love the style of his dash. It's completely different than anything I've seen, but it isn't a true 379 dash. So, and you kind of get a little bit of a feel for Pinga's, because Pinga has a 379/389, and his dash looks a little bit more like this, but the detail in this is what you typically get with Ruda.
15 yards, exit right ahead.
Love the clear gauges, large gauges. Yeah, I'm not going around this. I'm not doing a detour today. Sorry, guys. Yeah. write me a ticket. Get that blinker off.
After 100 yards, turn left.
So we will just continue as if that blockade did not exist. But I bet we're about to find out right now why that blockade was there in the first place. As I roll right through the stop sign. No, I'm actually going to have to stop. Go figure. There's actual AI traffic. And he's going to stop so I can't get by. Awesome. Let's go, buddy. So there's the problem right there. That guy is not having a good day. Not so much. Where are we driving through right now? Rock Springs. See if we can get up to 70 in the sky. I think we can. Especially with a little downhill to start off here. Wonder how fast we can take this. Oh, it's not that bad at all. Sometimes it's weird that they'll have a sign and it'll say, you know, 35 or 45, and you take it at 35 or 45, whatever's posted, and it's like, I could have taken that at 55, maybe even 60. And sometimes they don't mark it at all, and you almost fly right off the road. So you just don't know, and I haven't been on this road a whole lot. I've been on it before, but not recently. Some roads you end up driving the same route over and over again, and you're just really familiar with where the curves are going to be and how fast you can take them. That is not the case today. But I do want to keep the speed up. Look at that, we're already at 70. Wasn't even thinking about it. What's going on over here? Got some hot springs? Yep. Pretty cool. Let's see if we can find a little bit of a straight so we can get out and kind of take a look at this guy without dying. Route is looking good as always. And I was trying to decide between this and Mayflower, but I went with United. Paint scheme kind of matches it, so it's kind of cool. But cool little trailer. Get back in so we don't die. Looks like we might need to slow down now. Nice Jake in that. Coming down through town here.
Go straight.
Yeah, I haven't been through here in a long time. Maybe at least 6 months. And essentially what I did was I knew that Steamboat Springs had a furniture drop-off spot from ATS Expansion, so I just kind of clicked on the map somewhere nearby that wasn't like a 25-hour drive where I could get to Steamboat Springs. And Laramie was the one that I found. They had a longer one going, actually what originally was going to go from into Albuquerque, but I think that was something like, it was something like a 500 or 600 mile drive. I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. like we're going off to the left. Oh, we got a roundabout. We gotta go in afterwards. Probably turn that guy off. Going up through these cones here. Looks like it. Get her all straightened out. Did I already pass it? Wow. You know, I've been doing that a lot. Look, I'm lined up. I'm stopped right here. I feel like they've moved the sensors back. Is that just me? Am I just going crazy? Because if I'm right here over the spot... maybe not. Maybe I'm just crazy. Anyway. Looks like we're probably good to go. Didn't even really pay attention to the weight. Because I was too busy ranting. See if we can get back on the highway pretty quick here. Looks like we're clear. So, been driving a 15 speed for so long, thinking about going up into top right for 5th, and it's not there. Get out of here. Failed to visit it. What are you talking about? Maybe I didn't hit enter. That's why I didn't see the weight. So that whole stop was just pointless. I'm sitting there ranting about where the stopping spot is, and I totally forgot to actually do the inspection. That's hilarious. Wow.
You're not too bright, are you?
Well, let's hope the rest of the drive goes a little bit better than this. But I would say it was a pretty good case because I'm really loving this truck. Going uphill a little bit here. Yeah, she's taking it just fine. Still going 60. I like it. He's got a wrecker up there. You know, maybe one day I will actually break down and get a wrecker. I know people go crazy about them. I see it on Facebook and on various discords. Can't wait to find like a good wrecker, and I don't know. My thinking is, okay, so I get it. It looks cool. From the inside, they pretty much all look the same. Just, you know, just like a regular truck, only because you're a wrecker, you're pretty much just hauling trucks and, you know, just don't feel like I can get that much out of it. It's kind of like, I don't know. Let me turn the blinker off. I mean, obviously, if you have a moving van like this, all right, you're not going to RP that many scenarios, right? I'm not hauling fruit with it. I'm not going to haul tires. I'm just hiring, you know, furniture stuff. I get it. Then again, this is also a free trailer, and some of those wreckers are like 60, 70 bucks. I'm thinking, well, how much use am I actually going to be able to get out of it? Only going to be able to use it for certain scenarios? I don't know. Then again, I have bought a dump truck and a dump trailer, and that clearly can only be used for one purpose, so I don't know. Maybe I just don't see the appeal in the wrecker. Maybe I will, but well, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments if you think you would like to see me do a video on a wrecker. if enough of you comment, then maybe I will consider doing that.
Keep right.
It's kind of a weird layout. So I have never been to this drop-off spot, just to let you know. I have been to one other place. I've actually dropped off some furniture at in Coeur d'Alene. I have never dropped off here in Steamboat Springs. I assume it's going to be the same, where it's going to be like a residence, but I kind of wanted to leave it as a little bit of a surprise. There was a little surprise in Coeur d'Alene
50 yards, go straight.
and the parking spot, so thought I would keep that.
Go
See if
straight.
there's the same type of surprise here, where you guys know that I'm figuring out where to park and I hadn't just already done the trip before. Keep it a little keep it a little spontaneous. But we will find out soon. We only have about 8 minutes left. Get out one more time. Take a look at this thing. There's a lot of cool detail on this. I like it. The side doors. And the reason why I kind of say it's maybe an older trailer, like it's been around in the game, is it doesn't seem to be like super high def on the logo. I don't think that's anything to do with mine, with like my system or anything like that. I think it's just an older trailer. But that's also usually the case when you just find some random trailer. It's up on Truckee, it's up on Steam, no one credits it, or it's someone puts it up and they've revised it, and 3 other people have touched it throughout its existence. You know, that sort of thing. So that's kind of what's leading me to believe that it's an older truck. Looks like we'll stay off to the left here. So we're going to be turning left pretty quick. So have you guys tried the update, the Ruda 379? Have you guys done your 379 builds? What do you think of it? I haven't heard too much negative feedback at all. I think they nailed it. From my perspective, obviously, as you heard early in the video, I bought the glider for the first time because of this update, so I don't really have like a whole lot of perspective on what. Okay, I think we're actually okay. So there we go. It's just like Coeur d'Alene, and I figure out how to do this. Go ahead and get our 4-ways on. I think we're gonna have to. Is there anyone behind me? No, good. I think probably the best way is gonna be to turn around. Yeah, yep, whatever. Don't want to run into a car. They are honking at me. Gonna have to block off the whole street so I can turn this around. That other car is right there behind me. Recon, you're killing me with this parking spot. There, I know there's another car right there. I can't do anything about it. AI
Go straight.
should have just waited, but of course they got to get right up on you. They're like, oh, something's going on. Let me get in the way. Love it. I'll still make it around you. That was pretty slick. That was pretty slick. Now he's backing up. Usually they wait till you hit them before they decide, all right, maybe I should move out of the way. But there's nowhere, if you look at this, as I'm blocking traffic more, there is absolutely no other way to get in here. Well, I don't know if that's a through street. Maybe I can. Or maybe they just left it unblocked so that you can turn around. But to get back into there, yeah. I think I was doing a drop-off the other day. I was dropping off some hay at a place, and you had to go all the way in the back. And they had like a little side road right next to the place where you drop off with one of these, had all these X's and stuff. Just to kind of make you realize that, hey, could have made it a whole lot easier. Could have just taken this side road, but then no, that's what it was designed. I gotta fix this. It was designed so that you had to back into the whole place, and turning around was going to be hard. And of course, we've got just enough traffic here. Not that it would be easy in real life, but people in real life kind of understand that a truck is backing up so they can kind of make concessions and stay out of the way. You never know what AI is doing. Let's see if I can hit this stop sign. Yeah, I'm just doing horrible here. It's kind of, I know, it's just a game. It's just a game, but I'm like trying to do it as quick as I can. And I know that if I get out of whack, these AI are just going to start getting in my way, and they'll be stuck unless I take them out. And I prefer not to do that. So this one, just like the Coeur d'Alene, I believe. There we go. Let's get that off. Get the four-ways off. Get the engine off. So this is the new house. This is where they're moving. Looks like they're already ahead of me. Got the Tesla in the driveway. And see, this one's actually cool. Okay, so it's tough. So that also makes it really difficult. See, Recon, you know what you're doing here, because there's that little cutout for the sidewalk, and you almost hit the stop sign, which I almost did twice. But this one's kind of cool compared to Coeur d'Alene. You'll see it when you drive it. If you get the ATS Express, it's free. You can get it on Truckee. You can get it on SCS website. The other one was actually half on the street and half on the curb. So maybe not that realistic. Or maybe it was, because they just had to stay out of the way. In any event, this one is not like that. And we actually park in the street. And that was, it's even at an angle a little bit. Maybe, because the ramp's going to come down. You want that side closer to the curb. Not sure. In any event, that was an interesting little drive. Let me know your thoughts on the update to Ruda's 389 to add the 379 in there as well. Let me know what you think of the trailer and what you think of these little furniture delivery places. It's pretty cool. Here, I'll actually usually let you go by now. You've seen the green. But there's proof right there. It was an actual job. So if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. And that does it for this video, but I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.